everybody. Yeah, Theos gracious once again. I'm here. I just wanna first say thank you for tuning in every time. I wanna say that what you're doing is a great thing. If you don't listen to my podcast, I don't think I would be making any podcast here because I would be talking to myself, And yeah, it's been a rough week. Yeah, ups and downs, lockdown. Yeah, there are a lot of things that are happening really around the country here in Uganda, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of people are going through a lot. Yeah, you know how lockdowns can treat people. We are not always treated so good. It's always bad to most of the Ugandans, I can say. But I just want to say thank you because you're keeping it up. You're moving. You're still moving. And I just want to say keep moving. It doesn't matter what you're going through, by the way. It doesn't matter what is happening around you. I just want to say that there is always a reason for everything. Whenever you wake up in the morning and you find that you have no control over something, just let it go. Just let it be. Because things that you cannot control by yourself, things that you cannot control, the moment you try to focus on them, the moment you try your level best to try and control those things, when in actual sense that you cannot control them, you will never control them in life. Just always let them be and let them happen the way they want. This life is a myth. Life is a mystery. And like I said in my trailer, it is a life that is full of codes that always needs to be solved. And when you solve them badly, sometimes you end up losing out. But when you solve all your codes the right way, then sometimes you end up gaining out of this life. So how do you solve the codes of this life? Sometimes you don't need to stress yourself over things that are not stressing themselves for you. Sometimes we stress ourselves over things that do not actually matter in our lives. And sometimes you ask yourself, how will I know that this thing actually matters in my life? And why would I stress myself over this thing? It is tricky sometimes, but what is always meant for your life, it always works out. What is really meant for your life, what is really supposed to be in your life, it always works out, and it always happens at the right time. Sometimes we don't need to stress. Sometimes we don't need to wear ourselves. Sometimes we don't need to drain ourselves over things in life that are not actually meant for us. The problem is that most of the people in the world have spent a lot of time stressing over things they are not actually meant to stress over. Sometimes we just need to let go. Sometimes we just need to live our lives the way our lives are. Yeah, stressing every day, waking up in the morning and stressing over something that is not really adding up doesn't really count. But what counts in life is living your life the way it is. Because the more you stress, the more you lose your mental health. The more you stress, the more you lose it all. Therefore, it doesn't matter what you're going through today. It doesn't matter what you have tried yesterday and it has failed. It doesn't matter what you're what you're keeping on trying out. It doesn't matter. All you have to do is live your life the way it is. Live your life the way it is, because the more you stress over things that do not actually add up in your life, the more you lose your mental health, the more you lose your peace, the more you lose in life. Whatever that is really meant for you, it is gonna add up. whatever that is really meant for you, I repeat, whatever that is really meant for you, it is gonna add up. You don't need to stress over it because it always works out by itself. And trust me, the moment you learn that secret in life, that whatever it is meant for you always works out by itself, you will never waste your time stressing over things that do not add up in your life. Instead, you will stress yourself. You will get depressed. You will lose your appetite. You will lose your peace of mind. And at the end of the day, your mental health is going to be distorted forever. All you need to do today is that do not stress. The message I got for you tonight is that do not stress over things that do not add up in your life. Whatever that is actually meant for you, it is gonna happen and it is gonna work out by itself when you have not stressed over it. Your peace of mind really matters so much. Your peace of mind, your mental health really matters so much. And in these days that we're living in, they are actually challenging days. There are a lot of things that are happening in the indoors. People are dying because of depression. People are dying because of hunger. People are dying because they have lost their mind. But I hope this podcast today finds you in a good health and gives you hope to keep pushing, to keep moving. Because there is always light at the end of the tunnel. It doesn't matter the kind of the darkness you're living in. It doesn't matter the kind of the challenges you're facing. Let me tell you something. If you woke up today and you're listening to this and you sleep tonight and tomorrow wake up again and you're still having breath and you're still having life, just leave other things aside and live your life the way it is. Because one of the greatest gifts that you can ever receive from God is the gift of breath. And the moment you get that gift of breath, just know there is always hope that other things are going to work out. As long as you still can breathe, just know that it doesn't matter how long it is going to take. At the end of the day, it's going to work out. Do not give up. Do not give up on yourself. And I repeat, do not stress over things that are not adding up. Live your life the way it is. What is really meant for your life, it is gonna work out by itself when you have not stressed over it. I just want to say thank you for tuning in again. Thank you for your time, and I just want to say that I love you. And those who are sharing my podcast to their friends, you're doing a great thing. I just really said thank you. I appreciate and I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. And like I promised in my first episode, that my next episode is gonna be about my story. I'm sorry of what happened. I just kind of got disappeared, but I promise I'm gonna make a podcast that is purposely about my story. I believe that my story is gonna touch you. It is gonna bless somebody that is listening up. I say thank you, and I am always here for you. I love you. Theos Baham is my name. You can follow me on Twitter at TheosBaham256, Theos Baham on Instagram, Theos Baham, Theos Gracious Baham on Facebook, and Theos Gracious Baham on LinkedIn. Yeah, I always have exclusive content. I'm kidding, but go and follow me. Hit the follow button and expect me to follow you back. I'm not stingy with following back. Thank you guys. I love you and have a great time.